Hey, folks, welcome to Advisory. I hope you're having a marvelous Western Wednesday. Today, in keeping with our weekly pattern, I wanted to go over our weekly goal setting. I hope you just got done filling out a form. If not, make sure you do that for last week's goal. It's got a bit.ly and a QR code on the slide for you to use there. Today, we're going to work on setting another weekly goal so you have another chance to do it if you didn't get to last week or if you forgot about it or whatever. This week, I want you to try to make a personal goal, something that is outside of academics or school or anything like that. It's important to have personal goals outside of work and school, just like it's important to have hobbies and interests, like we talked about on Monday. Remember that we want to make it by next Wednesday. We're just working in short amounts of time right now, just so we can get practice in setting goals and accomplishing them. Don't forget on the bottom to list out the 3 to 5 action steps that you need to take in order to accomplish that goal. Again, trying to make them as specific as possible. So here's an example of a personal goal that I have. All right. By next Wednesday this week, I want to eat less takeout food. I have found that it's much more expensive and much less healthy for me to eat out at restaurants or fast food all the time. And so this week, I want to eat less of that. But that is not a specific enough goal. Remember, we want to make our goal achievable by making it as specific as possible. If I just say I want to eat less takeout food, how am I going to measure that? Right. So instead, what I say is I want to cook at home for at least 3 meals. It's very doable within 1 week. I don't have to make a huge lifestyle change in order to accomplish this goal. And so that's what I'm going to go with instead of just the more vague eat less takeout food. These are an example of my specific action steps that I'm going to take in order to achieve my goal of cooking for 3 meals. The first one is to make a grocery list with Lauren, my wife, because I'm not the only one that I'm cooking for. After we make the list, I'm going to go to the grocery store probably Wednesday after work because that's when I know that I'm going to have time to do that. And then on my third step, I have specific days that I want to cook Wednesday, Friday, and then sometime this weekend whenever I have time. Remember, you want your goal and the action steps to be as specific as possible so that you can cross out the action steps after you do them and so that you can look back next week at this goal and know definitely whether or not you got to accomplish it. Just like last week, we're going to check in next Wednesday. Remember, for best results, you can review the goal that you write down in your journal when you get to advisory on Friday and Monday to check in with yourself. You can rewrite your goal and actions on another piece of paper or phone note to have access to it all week. And then, of course, the most satisfying part is checking off or crossing out the action items after you complete them. As you're thinking about your personal goals, try to think of something that you really want to accomplish, something that will make you happy, something that will help you out with other aspects of your life. Whatever it is, set the goal this week, make it small enough to handle, and try to get it done by next Wednesday when we check. That's all for me today. Enjoy making your goals, and as always, be good to yourself and others.